Alright YouTube, I got a recap of round 3 for you. Now, I've already updated Austria-Hungary's turn for round 4, so I kind of have a little bit of a sneak peek of what happens with round 4 here, and then I just realized, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do a recap. So anyway, here's like a very basic overview recap, and I'm gonna try and ignore what Austria-Hungary has done here. Austria-Hungary started building up their fleet. They knocked out Albania and Greece on their third turn again. This is after their fourth turn, and they started pipelining units down to help to defend the Ottoman coast here in southern Anatolia in Marmara. The Austrian cruiser and the German cruisers have continued to convoy the Brits off of India and all these adjacent colonies. Russia has been doing their counterattacks as they can, and they did an attack into western Ukraine and then got wiped out. As you can see, I've already started planning my moves for my upcoming Russian turn, but I'm just giving you the overview. But yeah, they attacked into western Ukraine, didn't get diced, but got out lucky with getting less hits against them. They got a decent amount of hits. They could have gotten more hits, but and then the defender only got fewer hits against them and stuff. And then Germany, as you can see, came in and wiped him out. So that kind of opened up this whole front for the Central Powers. And as you can see, the Ottomans changed direction from India after Britain's land unit build here, and then took the bulk of their Persian forces up to Caucasus and went back in that direction, and then also branched out to, with the units they had in Caucasus, branched out and nabbed and emptied Crimea and Volga. So there's that. Let's see, what else? Russia got a minefield with their tech and placed it in Belarus. And let's see, what else Germany? Germany's been doing the dance on the Western Front. They are building up a mass amount of stuff in Belgium. And also went down and sent their subs, because subs can go through the Strait of Gibraltar, attacked the French fleet of transports and dreadnought right there. So he lost 2 subs in the process, but I think that was worthwhile to do. So good attack on that. And he's got a few cruisers down here in C-Zone, way down in C-Zone 10 in the Atlantic. What else is cooking? Down here in Africa, this is the situation here. Germany is contesting Belgium, Angola. They had previously they activated Darfur for the Ottomans, and then on the Ottoman turn, the units that were there went down into Belgian Congo and attacked there, with only the cavalry, the cavalry that towed the infantry remaining. If those Germans weren't there, then the Brits would capture that cavalry. Anyway. What else? That about summarizes it for Germany. Previously on the last turn, I forgot to mention that Japan invaded Qingdao and contested it. Let's see. France. France attacked Lorraine in mass, towing in with a lot of cavalry, but they didn't take the territory. They were 1 hit shy. And then France has continued to build up in the Western Front standoff here in Picardy against Belgium, and also is helping. They're also helping out the Italians and the Allies in the Med over here for the most part. And then we still have a French infantry on a transport there, and the Brits with the Brits. What else? France, the infantry in West India, reinforced Persia, allowing Britain to back out of it. And then on the Ottoman turn, the Ottomans attacked with what units they left, attacked the French infantry and knocked them out there. Britain has been playing the dance with the very effective distraction of the German East Africa colony over there. Side note, if you're not familiar with the history of World War I, German East Africa, due to an extremely successful guerrilla war campaign, German East Africa was the only colony of Germany that didn't fall for the duration of the war because of a crazy guerrilla warfare tactics. Let's see what else. Germany also used their Zeppelins to bomb London and got, I think they destroyed four IPCs from London's treasury. So that's cool. And he also built an air base so that they are restocked. So now Germany has two air bases in mainland Germany. What else? Italy, sensing that the Western Front is kind of okay, brought its units back over this way, and built another sub with the Austrians building C units. Built another sub, and yeah, sent stuff up to Veneto, and reinforced Egypt further. Not super exciting. Let's see. America built more C units and tried to knock out Hispaniola to get an extra buck. They're allowed they're allowed to do some Latin America intervention while they are while they are neutral. So, but they tried their luck at that and just didn't roll. Just didn't. Or one die roll short. So, oh well. Let's see. And that's about it. Let's see. Britain has a poison gas they have yet to place. I think they're the only power with an unplaced poison gas. Italy now has a machine gun that the Americans gave them in Veneto. What else? Ottomans did not get any tech this turn. I don't know if... No, Britain got a minefield and they put that on... No, not Britain. Germany got a minefield and put that in Belgium. These convoy markers of mine always get knocked around. Let's see. Japan. Japan, with its positioning, went down here and cleared out French Indochina, the Germans in French Indochina, so it is no longer contested there. And they activated Siam for the Brits, and also took out the Marianas. And like I said previously, they just barely contested Qingdao, so Germany isn't making any money from that. And then they reinforced it with a cavalry this turn, built another transport and more artillery. Britain over here also knocked out German New Guinea. So that's cool, leaving German Samoa contested. What else? This area over here is very effective for the Central Powers to convoy, as a side note to everybody, basically. They are also getting convoyed in return over here with Malaya. The Japanese are not allowed to leave their sphere. They have to respect the spheres of influence, basically. So they are not allowed to leave the Pacific. So this is safe from Japan. And then Japan can come all the way up over here, but they can't come over to Sea Zone 10. All right. So that about covers it for round 3. We are now at the top of round 4, or into round 4. I'm about to do the Russian Empire turn. And now that we're at round 4, we can begin to build tanks. Fun. We'll see if anybody actually builds them. But yeah, very fun. Okay. Again, we now have tanks at a cost of 5 IPCs. So I hope that encourages the spending on them. So stay tuned. I'm going to do my Russian turn now.